Hello everyone, my other Julia Roberts disc showed up today, so we'll take a look at the widescreen director's cut release of Pretty Woman on LaserDisc. Definitely looking forward to this. I enjoy both cuts of the movie. I really don't have a preference. I have both cuts of the movie. I have like an anniversary edition DVD and then another LaserDisc copy that has the theatrical cut. And really, I think overall it doesn't add a whole lot. The little bits of extra dialogue and a few extra extended scenes and things like that with her friend and avoiding paying the rent and things like that doesn't really add a whole lot to where I feel that it makes the movie better, but there's not enough to where I think it interferes with the flow of the movie, so I really have no preference when it comes down to it. But it's just cool to get the widescreen director's cut version on LaserDisc, especially because it is a fold-out. You have a gatefold release here, beautiful artwork. A classic 90s romantic movie, huge hit, one of the movies that made Julia Roberts a star, one of the movies that she is always going to be just referenced by. Pretty Woman, it's one of those movies where it's become a part of pop culture, to where even if you've never seen the movie, you recognize, as someone says Pretty Woman, you can kind of hear the song, you can, it's Julia Roberts, you might even think of the scene where she's shopping on Rodeo Drive. I mean, it's just such a iconic movie. It's one of those where, like, love it or hate it, it's part of the zeitgeist of American culture, especially. It's just one of those movies, and it's a guilty pleasure of mine a little bit. It's a little ridiculous. It's one of those movies where I think I once heard it described, I'm trying to remember exactly how it was phrased because it was perfect, an absurd yuppie fantasy with no sense of reality that is strangely enjoyable and more romantic than it should be. I think that's how it was phrased. And it's just like perfectly the way that it is described. It is a ridiculous yuppie fantasy. It's a great description of it, and I absolutely love it. I love everything about it. It's great movie, and this is doubly exciting. Not only am I really excited to grab this because it's a gorgeous looking release, just show the gatefold here again. I just love when LaserDisc do this. This is one of the reasons why I love LaserDisc. This is extra exciting because I am now done with my Julia Roberts collection. Unless she comes out with something that I am especially interested in. Hasn't really happened in a while. The last few movies, not really into the Oceans movies or any of that kind of stuff, so I'm probably completely done with Julia Roberts. I'm done with everything that she's done as far as her work to this point. So I'm done with Julia Roberts, and I'm going to do a Julia Roberts collection. I was talking about in some previous videos, if you missed it, throughout the year and in the coming years, a lot of these collections, especially smaller collections of series or actors or even obscure formats, I'm kind of getting to the point where I've met all my goals and they're done, and I'm going to do videos. So one of the first ones is going to be I've been doing all these video game ones. If you haven't seen those, I've done a lot of those. I'm going to be doing a Julia Roberts collection pretty soon, so if you're interested, keep your eye out for that. And I will see you in the next video.